Beautiful. Beautiful way to end the show right there. Kingdom Collapse with This Agony right there. That track is amazing for so many reasons, and it's bringing light to suicide awareness and all that stuff. It's a very important message. It's a very strong song, and you know, anyone that knows me knows how I feel about the subject and what I've personally been through with those topics of suicide, depression, etc. Myself personally, extended. We'll leave it at that. Just personal experiences, you guys know already. This song means everything to me, and it was just a curveball thrown to me because I featured this band because of their track Suffer, and I related to that track as well. So I'm kind of like I want to reach out to like Jonathan and be like, yo, dude, we need to talk because you're like hitting a lot of nerves. And it's amazing because this is how music, like, it's always a channel. It's always something that you can associate with. And this song, This Agony, is bringing, attention to suicide, to depression. And I can't stress it enough how much I want people to share this song and be wary of it and share it and spread the word and help anyone who's really, really there in that zone and, needs help. Or like I said the last time, if anyone really needs help, just reach out to me personally, DJ ClaSICK, on whatever social media. I don't give a shit if you're calling me on Facebook Live, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. Just reach out and reach out to your fellow human beings. Make sure you're there for anyone and anyone you think. And even if you don't think, because sometimes the people with the biggest smiles are the ones that have the biggest issues, and I can relate to that. And, a lot of people just don't know sometimes. So make sure you just be human, treat everyone the same way. Try to reach out for everyone that's out there. And again, big kudos to Kingdom Collapse for this amazing track, This Agony. And the video is up on YouTube. It's an amazing video, and you guys should definitely check it out and show your love and support and share it and spread the word and keep suicide awareness up there. And let's help everyone that needs the help that they need as much as we can. And, no one's paying me to do this, to be honest, this is just something that I really have a really strong attachment to. And, again, it's not only good music, it is a good message. It's a great message, and it should be shared, and it needs to be shared. So if you can, please do it and go to YouTube and check it out. However, the video is a little graphic. I will say that. Not graphic in the sense of it's like, overblown graphic. It's just real. And I'll leave it at that. It's real and it's legit. And, you have to have an open mind about it and be like, yeah, this is exactly what it is, and it needs to be seen and it needs to be heard as well. So again, thank you, Kingdom Collapse. Big shout out for them ending the show with This Agony. The track's available on iTunes as well and across all digital media formats. Before that, we had Our Fears with the acoustic version of Airbag, a track off of their amazing EP Flawed that was released a couple years ago on Halloween. And you definitely should check them out as well. I had a bunch of people on Facebook Live that was telling me, oh, this track is dope. And I love it because it's like this track has been featured on my show for a while, but yet it's the first time someone's hearing it. Big shout out to everyone again, by the way. Thank you watching on Facebook Live. And it's the first time they're hearing it, and I'm like, it just makes me happy because I'm like, I know it's good, it's like, hey, I'm serving this to you, taste it, have a little sip, have a little taste. And once you get into it, it's amazing. Again, Our Fears with Airbag, the acoustic version. Check it out on YouTube as well. The video's up. They're on a beach. They're just sitting on a beach singing this song, and it's a deep song as well. Again, kind of similar to the same kind of, depression and dark feelings about certain things, and that's that's a lot of rock and that's a lot of alternative. That's where it is, but it still resonates, and you should do yourself a favor and check it out on YouTube. Check it out as well across all digital media formats. Like I said before, Our Fears with Airbag, the acoustic version, amazing. One of my favorite tracks without question of all time, period. That's on my DJ list, not even on my freaking Indie Artist Realm list. That's my personal list. I will put that on my top fucking 5. Ignite the Fire was before that with their newest offering, Lazarus, and that's off of their EP Between Shadow and Solace. And again, all these tracks here, everyone was charged. I loved the Facebook turnout. I loved the text that I was getting. Everyone was simply charged and rocking with me and just hitting up and saying, hey, what is this track? What's this track? And I love it. So I think I'm going to do Facebook Live a little more often so that people can get a double dose of it, me going live on the podcast as well as on Facebook Live. So Ignite the Fire with Lazarus was there. That's off of their Between Shadow and Solace EP. Make sure you pick that up. It was released at the end of January, so it's brand new. It's still fresh. Check it out. Show them some love. Tell them ClaSICK sent you. Dark Signal was before that with I Was Alive, and that's another amazing track right there. Welcome addition to the show as well. Villain of the Story was before that with Too Far Gone. Excuse me. And that is off of their Ashes EP. Paralandra, the girl group right there. I love it. Girl power. Killer Queen was their track, and that's off of their EP Ascension. Kingdom Collapse set it off, like I said, to bookend the things with Suffer, the acoustic version, and it was just amazing. And on a side note for that, a big shout out to Kingdom Collapse as well, because Suffer, their first single, I believe, was first single featured on the show as well here on the Indie Artist Realm, has hit 700,000 views on YouTube. The video is amazing. I've been saying it on my show before. If you don't believe me, go back a couple of episodes to when they were featured and listen to me brag about it, because that's what caught my attention. Someone threw it, put the link in my way and was like, hey, you should check this out. And I was like, okay. And then I saw the video, completely fell in love with it, completely fell in love with their sound. And I was like, holy shit, I need this band on my show. And I reached out, got the tracks. I bought the tracks, A lot of people don't know that. I buy the tracks. I don't, if you guys can submit it to me, it's fine, but I will also buy and support your work. So don't think that just because I say, hey, submit your shit, I'm trying to get your free track. You're getting free promotion. That's what I look at it as. I'm doing free promotion. I'm on a bunch of, trust me. iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes. Woo! 16! Let me stop. That was a big shout out to Lil Frank right there. Big shout out to my dog. It's just a little inside joke. But you get what I'm saying? Like, eyes are on this show, so I want to feature the best of the independent realm that I can in the music division and just, boom, put it out there for people. And Kingdom Collapse was one of these bands that showed up, just like Our Fears did in the beginning, from episode 6, way back when I first heard them. And it was amazing. It's, again, coming full circle. All these bands, all of these artists are amazing. You need to show your love and support, so don't think that I'm over here just getting stuff, for free and whatnot. I still show love anyway, even if I do get the tracks for free and, they submit it. I will still show love and support and buy all the tracks the same way you should, because it's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. It's $1 a track. It's like $10 an album or some shit. What up, Shaka? What's going on? How you doing? What up, Justin? Big shout out to you guys tuning in. It's the end of the show, though, unfortunately, but I will continue to talk after this on Facebook Live. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in to DJ ClaSICK Presents the Indie Artist Realm. We're feeling fine. It's episode 129, and again, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed everything that's on here. Please carry that message forward. Show your love. Again, suicide awareness, it needs to be spread out, and we need to just support everyone that's out there, as well as enjoy the great music that it is, because a lot of times music is our escape. And for most people on this planet, that is one of the greatest escapes. People say laughter is the best medicine, but I also think music is a great medicinal piece as well. And a lot of people, tend to delve into the music world and just go into their own zone. And I can relate to that. And I definitely want to push it and push that idea forward. So thank you guys again for tuning in. It's been an awesome show. I've gone way over. I went way over. I tried to make this show shorter and I did it, but the message is there and it's great. And I had a blast doing this. And I thank all of you who have listened to these episodes, downloaded any episode at any time in your life. I truly, truly appreciate it without lying, without bullshitting. And I'm not, blowing smoke. It's just the truth. Thank you guys so much for supporting this, and let's keep it moving forward. I'll be back next week again with another great episode of the Indie Artist Realm, featuring even more new music. Please bear with me as I try to sort out through all the submissions and try to put out the best show for you possible, but it's very hard to move away from these sets of tracks because this is like a really good, tight set of music, and I don't like to mess up the, monotony and not monotony, but, the awesome pace that we have together, so... man, great show. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for listening. And like I always say, enjoy your weekend. And most importantly, be well, be positive. But most importantly, be you. And thanks again. We'll see you next Thursday. Peace.